GLM Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com coverage of the Muleshoe Mules football broadcast brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Independent School District, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, McDonald's Restaurant, Dell Oil Company, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, and Lance Insurance.
Hello, football fans, far and wide. Welcome to Dalhart, Texas for your matchup between the Dalhart Wolves and the Muleshoe Mules. I'm Elliott Davis, the voice of the Mules, coming to you under the Friday Night Lights with Channel 6 Muleshoe. Muleshoe falling last week to Shallwater. Really hard loss for Muleshoe. Comes in at 4th place in district. In front of them is Bushland at 4-0. Dalhart at 2-1. Shallwater 1-2. Muleshoe 1-2. And then River Road 0-3. Muleshoe falls to 7-2 on the season. Not a bad season for Muleshoe. They're looking to finish out the regular season with a victory here in Dalhart. Dalhart coming in 7-2, 2-1, currently 2nd place in district. They've beaten Perrington 33-30, Sundown 27-22, Spearman 22-10, Friona 21-7. They've lost to Borger 35-31, and they turned around, beat Level End 41-31. River Road 42-8. They've outlasted Shallwater 21-14, and then they lost to Bushland 48-14. Kind of looking at the Muleshoe schedule from this past year, both teams are 7-2. Muleshoe, they beat Littlefield 48-20, Lamesa 48-6. Friona 48-28, Tortilla 61-7, Abernathy 42-0, Brownfield 48-21, and then first losses of Bushland District Play 56-26, and they turned around, beat River Road after a bye week 48-6, and then lost to Shallwater at home 27-19.
Testing.
Your Dalhart roster is as is. It's number 1, Ben Meyer. 2, Jet Puga. 3, Mitchell Bailey. 4, Corbin Karsenka. 5, Diego Delgado. 6, Orban Hernandez. 7, Steven Cordova. 8, Lane Hope. 9, Talon Garcia. 10, Hunter Trussell. 11, Colton Carseca. 12, Cass Shinnerdan. 14, Angel Avalos. 15, Alex Penton. 16, Caden Bird. 17, Victor Perez. 20, Braden Limmer. 21, Cole Kessel. 23, Cade Spear. 24, Giovanni Arantia. 25, Gregory Whittaker. 32, Caden Larson. 34, Kyle Reed. 42, Creed Hines. 50, Giovanni Garcia. 52, Jalen Miller. 55, Fabio Perez. 60, Eric Lujan. 62, Thetis Blanco. 63, David Castro. 70, Ethan Davala. 72, Drew Fisher. 74, Colton Monroe. And 75, Ben Turner. Superintendent is Jeff Bird. And the head coach is Joey Reed. Now for your Muleshoe Mule lineup. Tonight you have number 0, Aaron Morales, wide receiver, linebacker, junior. 1, Yahir Kazada, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. Number 2, Nathan Martins, quarterback, defensive back, junior. Number 3, Mauricio Herrera, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. Number 4, Ryan Dominguez, quarterback, defensive back, junior. 5, Noah Hernandez, wide receiver, defensive back, freshman. 6, Johnny Hernandez, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. 7, Sebastian Curvin, wide receiver, linebacker, senior. 8, Angel Cabrera, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. Number 9, Joaquin Arias, wide receiver, defensive back, freshman. 10, Josue Sigala, wide receiver, defensive back, freshman. Number 11, Donovan Moreno, wide receiver, linebacker, junior. 12, Hayden Burris, running back, linebacker, junior. 13, Kazak Herrera, wide receiver, defensive line, senior. 14, Matt Hoff, running back, linebacker, sophomore. 16, Brayton Butler, quarterback, defensive line, sophomore. 17, Nehemiah Sanchez, wide receiver, linebacker, junior. 21, Daniel Sides, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. 22, Noah Cantu, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. 24, Evan Jenkins, offensive line, defensive line, freshman. 50, Aaron Morales, offensive line, linebacker, junior. 51, Jonathan Salinas, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 52, Raymond Cortez, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 53, Bailey Lovelady, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 55, Peyton Hart, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 60, Evan Jenkins, offensive line, defensive line, freshman. 64, Ivan Mora, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 66, Ethan Whitworth, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 67, Osmart Rodriguez, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 72, Jake Villanueva, offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. 74, Aiden Mendoza, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 78, Camilio Espinoza, offensive line, defensive line, senior. And 81, Ramsey Martinez, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. Your head football coach is Jason Richards. The associate head football coach is Aaron Simon. Offensive coordinator Chris Mosier. Defensive coordinator Daryl Davis. Special teams coordinator and other coaches listed below: Stephen Butler, Jackson Lee, AJ Villanueva, Justin Reyna, Austin Ross, Brent Davis, Gentry Doolittle, Adrian Bustillos, Jimmy Arias. The athletic trainer is Stephen Seymour. Superintendent is Dr. R.L. Richards. The high school principal is Cindy Bassier. We'll be right back for your kickoff. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome to your kickoff here in Dalhart, Texas. It's Muleshoe versus Dalhart. Back to receive is Daniel Sines, 21, kicking it away for the Wolves. is Angel Avalos. Playoff pitcher kind of looking at this right now. Muleshoe is not necessarily in the biggest must-win. Fair catch for the Mules. They'll definitely benefit Muleshoe coming out victorious tonight. Dalhart already clinching a playoff spot, a senior night for the Wolves. And Nathan Martins and company will be the first out on the field. Signs to the right of Martins, got 4 wide receivers. At the top of your screen is going to be Mauricio Herrera, Ryan Dominguez, bottom of your screen, Sebastian Curvin, and Ramsey Martinez. Here we go. That's a screen out to Ramsey Martinez. Ramsey Martinez cuts out to the outside, gets a little bit open space, and now will be good for about 7 yards. We'll make it 2nd down and 3. And correction, top of your screens, Yahir Quezada and Mauricio Herrera. Signs directly behind Martins, and Signs will take it up the middle. That's good enough for a Muleshoe first down. Good blocking up front, and Signs only had 1 man to beat on that one, but number 2 was able to get to him. That's going to be a first down for Muleshoe. Fresh set of downs. Everyone pressed forward pretty good, and Martins is in trouble. He's going to have to get away, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. The play was just developing just a little too long. Ramsey Martinez all alone by himself was able to get in front of his receiver, but as soon as he did, Martins had to step away from some pressure and was unable to get away. Big tackle for loss will make it 2nd down and 20 for the Mules. It's there, and we see it, but now the safeties are a little bit more spread, not pressed forward. Here we go, handoff to Daniel Signs. Good blocks on the outside edge. That's going to be a big gain. They'll make it 3rd down and about 12 for the Mules.
That carried by number 21, Tiana.
Muleshoe, you definitely have a chance to really do what you can. It's going to be an empty backfield. Trips at the top of your screen is going to be Ramsey Martinez, Yahir Quezada, Mauricio Herrera. Signs is the lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. Now in motion. Here we go. It's going to be pitched out. Little jet sweep. And unable to get anything big out of that. Back to the yard marker. It'll be 4th down and 10 for the Mules. On comes the punt unit. It's a very rare first drive for Muleshoe where they don't go down and score. So Wolves defense comes up big. Colton back to receive for the Wolves. Hang on, that punt's going to be good and fair caught down at about the 34. So now here comes the Wolves offense out onto the field. Muleshoe had some life on that drive, got down, really rolling with what they had, and then just a big tackle for loss on 1st down, and it puts you 2nd down and that way outside the sticks, and that hurts any team on the drive. Hope that Muleshoe will come up with kind of the same pressure on defense, really big up front. Both these teams are.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
Kyler Reed at quarterback. Kyler's going to hand it off to number 15. Is just going to go up the right side. That's going to be good for about a 10-yard run. Penton on the carry. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Here we go. It's going to be a keeper by Reed, and Reed's going to be hit before the line, but he's going to get the first down and just a yard extra. Into Muleshoe territory, the Wolves go. It'll be a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 for Dalhart. Reed, the quarterback. Penton is to his left. And here comes the blitz by Muleshoe. Muleshoe gets up front, but Penton's able to get past by the blitz. It's going to be a gain of about 3. Make it 2nd down and 7 for the Wolves. Here we go.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, it's going to be false start on the Wolves.
False start, Dalhart.
False start sets the Wolves 2nd down and 12. Right outside the sticks. And there's the outside the sticks that Muleshoe needed. Let's see if Muleshoe can keep Dalhart there for a few plays. Here we go, 2nd down. Reed looking off to the sideline, giving direction to his players. Penton to the left of Reed. Here we go. It's going to be a play action. That's going to go right into the hands of number 11, and he's fast. He's going to be gone. Nope, Daniel Saenz may catch him, and he does.
That pass complete. Number 11, holding Carnesecca. That's good.
Carnesecca, really good blocks on the outside for the Wolves, and that really gave a lot of open space for Carnesecca to be able to run, and that's going to be 1st and goal for the Wolves. Here we go. Reed's just going to keep it himself. Quarterback keep, and is going to stumble down to the 2-yard line. Second and goal at the 2 for the Wolves. Big up front as they only have 2 receivers on the field. And that's going to be good for a touchdown. 2-yard run by Penton.
That carry by Alex Penton. Good for a touchdown.
6-0, 7:05 left in the first quarter. And Wolves strike first. Avalos to attempt the PAT, and that is going to be good. 7-0 is our score here. 7:05, 2-yard run by the Wolves. We'll be back for your kickoff. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back. 7:05 left in the first. 7-0 is our score, and that's going to be an onside kick. Yeah, it looks like Muleshoe recovered it. Muleshoe will now take over at the 42-yard line. Nathan Martin's company coming out. Muleshoe's defense had a good hold until the little screen pass to Carnesecca went all the way down inside the 5, and then there was a 2-yard run by Penton for the Wolves touchdown. Muleshoe looking to answer 1st and 10. Martin's looking, is having to scramble out of the pocket, and he's just going to get rid of it. I think he was trying to get Dominguez to run out a little bit farther. Ryan Dominguez, he's looking at it going, go out, go out, go out. They're pushing, pressing, and Martin's got away in time. 2 backs in the backfields, Curvin and Daniel Signs. Right to left, accordingly. Martin's in the middle. Here we go, Martins, hand off to Signs. Signs is met at the edge, but then he cuts it up, trucks a guy, and is able to get a 9-yard gain, 3rd down and 1 for Muleshoe. 6:40 left in the first quarter, 7-0 is our score. Muleshoe trying to drive down the field to answer the Wolves scored. Muleshoe will now be in Dalhart territory at the 49. 2-back set. There you go. Hand off to Sebastian Curvin. Sebastian Curvin's going to take it and just drop his shoulder, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down. He'll be right at the yardstick. Dalhart has a big substitution coming in. They practically switched out the whole defensive line. And they did not give Muleshoe the first. It's 4th down. About 4th down and an inch or 2. There you go, 4th down and inches. Martins and company looking to respond. And Nathan Martin's going to keep it. He's all by himself on the outside edge. Martins are going to go to the house. No flags. Touchdown, Muleshoe. On the option, Nathan Martins decides to keep it himself. It goes 48.5 yards for the Muleshoe touchdown. What a big response by the Mules. 5:37 left in the first quarter. Muleshoe strikes. And up attempting the PAT is Mauricio Herrera. Snap is good, kick is up, and that's going to be to the left. No good. Muleshoe 7-6, still trailing. The big run by Nathan Martins to the house. We'll be right back. For your kickoff, you're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back. 48-yard run. A little bit of change on that for Nathan Martins on the keeper. To the house, makes the score 7-6. 5:37 left in the first quarter. Kicking it away is Herrera. Back to receive is going to be Avalos, and that's just going to be a little onside kick.
Kickoff is very hot at the 45-yard line. The 1st and 10.
Fair catch. After the offsides, we'll set up the Wolves at the 50-yard line, 1st and 10 for Dalhart. Here you go, man in motion, and Reed is just going to hand it off, and that's going to go maybe a yard. Penton's carry.
That carry by number 21, Cole Kelso. Gain of 1 will be 2nd and 9.
Kelso's carry, is going to get Dalhart into Muleshoe territory, but only yard gain makes it 2nd down and 9. Reed, the quarterback. Kelso is now the running back for the Wolves. Here we go, 2nd down, keeper. And nowhere to really go with that one. Only about 3 or 4 yards on the gain, and there's going to be a flag on the play. There's a lot of blocking on that outside edge. Nobody was offsides. I wonder if that's going to be holding on the Wolves.
Offside.
They're going to say offsides on Muleshoe. That's going to be a repeat 2nd down. That's going to make it 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4.
Okay, here we go. It's going to be a handoff and nowhere to go with that one. That's a big tackle by Josue Sigala. That's going to be Carseca with the little carry. Gets Dalhart a 3rd and 1. 4:10 left in the first quarter, counting down. Muleshoe down 7-6 in this one. Here we go, man in motion. It's going to be a keeper by Reed, and Reed's just going to put his shoulder down. He's met at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be good enough for a gain of 1.
Good for a first down for the Wolves.
So Reed's carry gives the Wolves a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10. Here we go, first down. Kelso located to the left of Reed for now. Let's see where they are going to move him after this change, and they are not going to move him. And timeout. Wolves, that's going to be their first one. 3:22 left in the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. Muleshoe trailing. We'll be right back. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back after that timeout break. 3:22 left in the first quarter. Fresh set of downs for the Wolves. Man in motion. Reed just going to keep it himself. Big quarterback running up front. And that's going to be a gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Wolves.
6, it'll be 2nd and 4.
Second down. Here we go. That's going to be a little screen out to the edge and forced out of bounds, not after he gets the first down.
Number 16, Cade Bird. That's good for a first down for the Wolves.
It's going to be Bird on the catch and quickly forced out of bounds by Muleshoe, but that's going to be good enough for a first down. Wolves just slowly, methodically driving downfield, and only a few pass plays tonight. Here we go, keeper by Reed again, and Reed is going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a gain of maybe 1 or 2. Two minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. I think the keys to victory for this one, watching Dalhart play their past several games, is Muleshoe finding a way just to kind of stop the run, force some tackles for loss, and really force the Wolves to pass. Here we go. It's going to be Reed on the keeper, and he gets the outside edge inside the 10 down to about the 5, and they're going to mark him at the 7. First and goal for the Wolves. That's the thing. The Wolves are coming out. They bring out 2 tight ends along with their line, and that's a lot of big guys. That's going to be a big tackle right there for Muleshoe. No gain on the play. They're going to give him a gain of 1. 2nd down and goal. Ball's now at the 6. Just got to get 2 more stops if you're Muleshoe. Here we go. Keeper by Reed, and Reed has a hole, and he's going to put his shoulder down and is stopped at about the 2. 3rd down and goal at the 2. You have this down and the next, and to try to get a stop down low, and that's really hard. The Wolves are just really just eating up the line of scrimmage right now. They've brought every big player that they've had out on this drive just about. Here we go, and that's going to be a carry, and they're going to say touchdown. A touchdown for the Dalhart on a 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line. So Truncel's run gives Dalhart a bigger lead, 13-6, with 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Avalos to attempt the PAT. Snap is good. Kick is up, and that's through the uprights.
Extra point is good for Dalhart, 14.
14-6 is our score in this one. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be right back. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. 2-yard run by the Wolves gives them the lead, 14-6. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to receive the kick as Daniel Signs kicking it off as a Lavos. And that's going to go. Daniel Signs taking his time to try to pick up the ball, and the Wolves will land on it. And the Wolves will set up shop inside the 20, and that is a big turnaround in momentum in favor of the Dalhart Wolves. And now the Muleshoe Mules defense to practically 7 minutes taken off the clock by the Dalhart offense after that last drive. Has to be out on the field a little bit longer. And Muleshoe's defense looking for a turnover in this one right here. First and 10, Reed the quarterback. Here we go. It's going to be a keeper by Reed, and he has nowhere to go with that one. He's going to be tackled in the backfield. Postway to Segal to finish it off, but Sebastian Curvin there first. Tackle for loss makes it 2nd down and 11 for the Wolves. Kelso, the running back. Reed, the quarterback. Reed stands at 6'2". About a stout 230 is what I'm seeing. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 14-6. We'll be right back as we flip sides. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com.
Gillem Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com, coverage of the Muleshoe Mules football broadcast brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Independent School District, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, McDonald's Restaurant, Dell Oil Company, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, and Lance Insurance.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter. 14-6 is our score in this one. Dalhart leading. Second down and 11 for the Wolves in deep of Muleshoe territory. And it's going to be a pass. And Reed is looking, and that is overthrown. And that was almost picked off by number 1, Yahir Kazana. Oh, that was the turnover you were looking for if you were Muleshoe. Third down and 11. Muleshoe definitely needs to keep it third down and long, or really fourth down and long. After it's third down, you would like to get a tackle in the backfield. Here we go. And that's going to be offsides. That's going to be a free play and no good. And it's going to be third down and 6 as we repeat third down. Man, oh man, and these are little miniature mistakes and we really haven't seen from the Muleshoe defense. We haven't seen an offsides penalty, but maybe one other time this season. That was towards the beginning of the season. So instead of 3rd and 11, now it's 3rd and 6, and this is more manageable for the Wolves team that's just dominant on the ground. Here we go. Here we go. Reed looking, dumps it off, and that's going to be caught. That's good for a touchdown. Touchdown.
That pass complete.
And ineligible receiver downfield. And that's what happens whenever you have a running back screen like that. The chance of that happening is big. I figured I seen maybe one or two too many guys downfield on that. That ineligible receiver downfield, that will push the Wolves back outside the sticks. The play design is good, but you got to make sure that your offensive linemen don't go too far downfield blocking, and that play took just a few seconds too long to develop. As Reed was in trouble, he just had to get rid of it, and should have gotten rid of it a little bit sooner. Here we go, 3rd down and 11, back where we originally started. And Reed is going to pass it, and that's going to be way out of bounds. Makes it 4th down and 11, 11:44 left in the second quarter. And the Wolves bring on a whole different set of personnel, and I think they're going to attempt a field goal. Here we go. Snap is slow, but the kick is going to be up, and that is through. 17-6, 11:41. Avalos, this kick is good. We'll be right back for your kickoff. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back. 11:41 left in the second quarter. Kick is good. 17-6 is our score after the Dalhart Wolves attempted a field goal. That ball is going to be high, end over end, and it's going to be caught out of bounds. Josue Sigala takes the catch, and we'll set up 1st and 10 for Muleshoe at about the 25. Last kickoff, ball just got a little too far in front of Daniel Sines, and Dalhart took over inside the 20.
1st and goal before 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
And Muleshoe lucky to get out of there with a field goal. This is a great job by the Muleshoe defense. So now the offense is out on the field. 1st and 10 for Nathan Martins and company. Little quick to Mauricio Herrera, and he puts his shoulder down for one and gets a nice little gain. 2nd down and 3 for the Muleshoe Mules. Here we go, 2nd down and 3. About 11-10 left in the second quarter. Muleshoe will have to kick it away to the Wolves, and Muleshoe looking to score and try to bring this back to a manageable game. Here we go. Pass over the middle to Sebastian Curvin. Caught for a first down. Down to the 40.
That pass is complete to number 7, Sebastian Burton. Couple of Wolves on the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 from the...
There, we'll mark him at the 39. Wow. 1st and 10 for Muleshoe, located at their own 39. Here we go. Signs to the right of Martins. Martins dropping back, looking. Little pass out to Mauricio Herrera, and he's going to escape one man. Is finally tackled by another Wolf. After the tackle, we'll make it 2nd down and 3. This is what you want to do. You want to get Martins comfortable in the backfield, some quick passes, something that's good for him. You have fast receivers that can cut, turn around, get the little screen, cut up field, make something happen, sometimes even break free. Here we go. Martins looking. He's just going to go deep to Herrera, and that is going to be pass interference as he was held on. That was a wonderful pass by Nathan Martins, and if Mauricio Herrera was not held, he was going to be gone. That was over the perfect shoulder, and that was just a really good throw by Martins. Fortunately incomplete, but fortunately a pass interference penalty will take the Mules into Dalhart territory, now at the Dalhart 39. 9:58 left in the second quarter. Muleshoe trailing 17-6. Fresh set of downs for your Muleshoe Mules. Signs to the right of Martins. Here we go. Martins drops back, and that pass is caught. What a catch in coverage by Sebastian Curvin. 2nd down and 5 for the Mules after that catch. I tell you what, that kid is awesome. Sebastian Curvin can just go up and just about catch anything. He has great hands. It is rare to see a ball dropped by him. Here we go, 2nd down. Martins drops back and is in trouble and bumps into one of his own players, but rolls out to his right. It's going to get rid of it and throws it just over the head of Sebastian Curvin. So it'll be 3rd down and 5. I think he was looking at Sebastian Curvin saying, hey, go deeper. And, you know, man, you had a Dalhart Wolf who was down and one who was up out on that side of the field, and Sebastian Curvin was just barely open for a split second. Here we go, 3rd down and 5. Martin shots back, looking to his right. He's going to get a pass just outside of the reach. You got here Kazada. Oh, man, now it is a 4th down and 5 for this Muleshoe team. It's a big 4th down right here. If you're Muleshoe, you want to convert right here. Keep this drive going, get downfield, and try to score. 17-6, and coach is going to call a timeout. 9:25 left in the second quarter. 17-6 is our score here in Dalhart, Texas. We'll be right back. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back. 4th down and 5. This is a big 4th down for this Muleshoe offense. Martins and company now out on the field. Signs to the left of Martin. Sebastian Curvin, the lone receiver. Here we go. Pass. That ball is caught by Sebastian Curvin. and he's out of bounds. First down, Muleshoe, down inside the 15. What an athlete Sebastian Curvin is. Great catch, and he manages to stop before he gets out of bounds, goes upfield and forced out of bounds inside the 15. Located at the 12 is where this Muleshoe offense is. 1st and 10, 2 men in the backfield. Curvin to the left and Daniel Signs to the right of Martins. Here we go. First down, carry by Signs. Signs, Turf Monster gets him, but he gets back up, and he puts a shoulder down for a 12-yard touchdown. 12-yard run by Daniel Signs makes it 17-12, 9:13 left in the second quarter. Offense staying out on the field for a 2-point attempt. Here we go, man in motion. And that's going to be a pass out to Mauricio Herrera. Good for the Muleshoe 2-point conversion. A little spin around, come back, and he's open. 14-17 is now your score in favor of Dalhart. Muleshoe will kick it away. We'll be right back. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. 9:13 left in the second quarter. 12-yard run by Daniel Signs. 2-point conversion good by Mauricio Herrera. 17-14's the score. Dalhart on top still, but Muleshoe closing the gap. Mauricio Herrera to kick it away. Don't know where this is going to go, and this is just going to be a little pooch kick. In and out of hands of number 25, and that's Josue Sigala back there to get the tackle. Gregory Whittaker in and out of his hands, and if that was Josue Sigala was fast, and if he was there just a second faster, that may have been in his hands. So 1st and 10 for the Wolves as they will now set up shop at about the 26. Muleshoe's last series, they gave the ball up after a muffed kick reception down inside the 20. We're able to hold the Wolves to just 3 points, and they're going to really get a turnover or force a stop. Here we go. Reed is going to keep it himself, and it's just going to put his shoulder down. That's going to be a big run by Reed.
Second and about 3.
Second down and 3 for the Wolves. 8:40 left in the second quarter. And this Dalhart team, if you cannot stop them on offense and they go the distance of the field, they will burn 8 minutes off the clock. Here we go, and that's going to be a handoff to 25 Whittaker, and he's going to get to the outside edge. He is tall. Noah Cantu there for the tackle. Touchdown-saving tackle by Noah Cantu. But Dalhart, now located inside Muleshoe territory, will be at the Muleshoe 37-yard line. Clock stops the clock at 8:20. And will now run.
37.
Whittaker to the left of Reed. Here we go, man in motion. And that's going to be a handoff. Daniel Signs there for the tackle. That's Carneseca. Second down and 8 for the Wolves. Carneseca steps outbound, stops the clock at 7:53. Man, if you're Muleshoe, you would love to get a stop somewhere right in this area. Muleshoe hasn't had a turnover in a few games. since the River Road game. Here we go. That's going to be Reed who keeps it, and Reed's going to spin out one tackle. He's finally going to be brought down, and he's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. Be 3rd down and 1. And this is a big quarterback. He's standing at 6'2", 230. You're on a half to get him hit hard low, and it's going to be a carry by Reed again, and he's just going to stumble forward about 2 yards. Good enough for the first down. And this is what Dalhart does. They got so many different running backs, so many different people who can run the ball. All of them are big. It may not be necessarily the fastest, but if they get downhill, it is really hard to take down someone who's 6'2", 230. Seven minutes left in the second quarter. Here we go. It's going to be a handoff and nowhere to go. Trussell tackled in the backfield by a lot of Mules. I can't get all the numbers. It was number 17, Nehemiah Sanchez, and Aaron Morales in the backfield, and then help by their other brothers in arms down on the defensive side of the ball. Clock continuing to run, 6:20 left in the second quarter. Now the Wolves will get the ball to start this second half of play, so Muleshoe needs to get a stop, and they want to go down and score. Muleshoe and the Wolves both have 2 timeouts. Here we go. Play action. Reed. Pass is caught, and that's going to be number 6 who gets it, and he's going to be tackled not after a few yards. It's Hernandez. Make it about 3rd down, and it'll be about 5. 5:40 and counting down left in the second quarter. Here we go. And I think this was more of a, I think it's an offsides.
Flag on the play.
Or a false start. A little bit of confusion on my end. Here we go. It's going to be offsides on Muleshoe. I thought Muleshoe timed that ball perfectly. And 3rd and 5 will now be 1st and goal. That was the 3rd offsides penalty on this Muleshoe defense. And man, that just kills a defense on the driving side, giving up a first down through a penalty. It'll be a fresh set of downs. Penton in the backfield, and it's going to be Penton who takes the carry. Penton cutting to the outside, and a shoelace tackled inside the 10, down to the 7. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2.
2nd and 1.
Big boy formation of a ball's on the ground.
Down, make it about 34.
Third down and 4 for the Wolves. If you're Muleshoe, you'd love to keep it 3rd and long, 3rd and 5 if you can get a tackle for loss a little bit longer than that. Here we go, 3rd down. Reed is going to be tackled in the backfield, and that's going to be a big loss of 1. Makes it 4th and 5. And if you're the Wolves, you can kick the extra point or try to go for it right here. 3:40 is left in the second quarter and counting down. And the Wolves are going to go for it. Here we go. Big 4th down for the Muleshoe Mules. Penton in the backfield with Reed. And I think coach is going to call a timeout. Here we go. Timeout, 3:15 left in the second quarter. 17-14, Muleshoe is trailing. We'll be right back after this break. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back to a big 4th down and 5 for Muleshoe. 3:15 left in the second quarter. Dalhart knocking on the door. Muleshoe looking for a stop. Here we go. This is going to be a pass. Over the middle. Pass is incomplete. Turnover on downs. Muleshoe. Pass incomplete. Muleshoe will take over 3-11. They have 2 timeouts left to go downfield and get what they need before halftime. Muleshoe will be kicking it away to the Dalhart Wolves to start the second half of play. And Martins and company will now come out onto the field, passing on every play until the last play. It was a 12-yard run by Signs on the last series to give Muleshoe a touchdown. Here we go, 1st and 10, Curvin in motion. Handoff, Signs up the right side of the line, makes another man miss, puts a shoulder down, gets away, is still trucking along. Forced out of bounds. Make it 2nd down and 7. Signs just could not get turned upfield, and every time he tried, he would shed a block, and another Wolf was there, and he shed that tackle, and then finally forced out of bounds. 3:03 left in the second quarter. 2nd down and 7. Signs to the right of Martins. Trips at the bottom of your screen. Martins looking. He's going to pass over to Mills. It's Sebastian Curvin. Sebastian Curvin down the sideline into Dalhart territory. Out at the Dalhart 41-yard line. 2:52 left in the second quarter. Muleshoe is in Dalhart territory now. And that's Sebastian Curvin, and we haven't really seen it this season. Past few seasons, we've seen it where he gets up the middle, gets free, get the pass to him, and he could do something with it. I guarantee it. And we're just seeing it tonight so far. Here we go. Fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Mules. Martins, play action, in trouble, needs to get rid of it, and he is sacked. He's sacked in the backfield. That's 42. Creed Hines for the big tackle. The big sack takes Muleshoe to midfield. 2nd down and 19. The ball needs to cross the 31-yard line. Muleshoe's located at the 50. Here we go, 2nd and long. Martins drops back, looking, goes deep, caught. Yahir Kazada. And that's going to be enough to get Muleshoe. 3rd and 11. I think if you're Muleshoe, this is definitely 4-down territory. You got to go down and score. Take advantage of the turnover on downs by Dalhart. Trips at the bottom of your screen. It's going to be Mauricio Herrera, Sebastian Curvin, Yahir Kazada at the top of your screen. The lone receiver is Ryan Dominguez. Josue Sigala in. Here we go. Looking over the middle. That's caught. What a big catch for the 1st down. Yahir Kazada for our 11-yard catch. He jumped up about a foot in the air to catch that ball. Brought it down. For a fresh set of downs for Muleshoe. Here we go. Clock will run. 2:10 left in this first half of football. Martins, balance spread, dropping back, looking to his left, and it's going to just take off. He's saying block, 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 and he's going to dance around and find himself out of bounds. That's going to get Muleshoe about a yard shy of the 1st down. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. Clock stopped at 1:54. 17-14 is your score. Josue Sigala in. Got 10 seconds on the play clock. Here we go. Handoff, Sigala. Sigala on the outside edge. First down, Muleshoe.
That carry will be good for a first down for the Mules.
Here we go. Josue Sigala up the middle, dancing around inside the 5. That guy was going 100 miles an hour and was drifting around corners. Oh my goodness, Josue Sigala is fast. Down to the 5. First and goal. Muleshoe knocking on the door. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Here we go. Handoff to Sigala again. Sigala, clear space. 5-yard touchdown run for Josue Sigala. 1:20 left in the second quarter. 17-20. Muleshoe takes their first lead in this game. It was Josue Sigala for the past 3 plays has gotten Muleshoe where they needed to be. Great job by the freshman Mauricio Herrera to attempt the extra point. Here we go. Snap is good. Kick is up, and that is good. 21-17, Muleshoe on top. 1:20 left in the second quarter. Josue Sigala doing it all on those last few plays. We'll be right back. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back. 1:20 left in the second quarter. 5-yard run by Josue Sigala. Couple plays before that. Big runs by the freshman. Got Muleshoe down to the 5. That's going to be a little pooch kick into the hands of number 12. He's going to have to find a way to get outside, and he's tackled out of bounds. 1:14 left, and the Wolves have one timeout and would like to get down and score, get somewhere near the ability to kick a field goal. So the Wolves are now trailing in this one, 17-21. And coming into this one, you know, Muleshoe had a big pep in their step, came driving a few hours up here to Dalhart to play the Wolves, and it's been a dogfight, and Muleshoe finally finding a rhythm on offense and on defense, able to hold the Wolves. Here we go, 1st and 10. Reed dropping back, looking, it's just going to be a quick pass. That ball's in the air! Incomplete pass intended for 11, Carneseca.
Defended by number 3, Mauricio Herrera. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 2nd down and 10. 1:10 left in the second quarter. I think the last thing that the Wolves want to do is go 4 and out with passes. They want to try to get downfield with the run. That's been their bread and butter tonight. Muleshoe's key was to force the Wolves to pass the ball. And that has been 3 close calls for the Wolves tonight on the passing game for interception-wise. Here we go, man in motion. Reed, handoff to Carneseca. Carneseca gets the outside edge, and he's just going to be forced out of bounds. Nowhere to go on that one.
That carried by number 11, Colton Carneseca.
So timeout by Muleshoe, 57 seconds left. They'll have one timeout left. Muleshoe leads 21-17. We'll be right back. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back after that timeout break. It's 3rd and 12 for the Wolves. Now the officiating crew is going to try to discuss. I don't know what they have to discuss. Don't know what that was about, but here we go. Third down and 12. Here we go. Reed sends Conseca in motion, and that's going to be a play action for Reed, and Reed's going to throw, and that ball's going to be caught.
That's complete to number 10, Hunter Trester. That's good for a first down for the Wolves.
It's going to be Trunsell on the catch, and that's going to be good for a first down for the Wolves. Clock will stop at 1:01.
First and 10 from the Muleshoe 48.
And that's what the Wolves are going to have to do. They're going to have to run a man deep, spread out Muleshoe, and then try to find someone in the middle. Muleshoe man-to-man on most of their defense. Really not running too much zone. Here we go. Here we go. Pass is going to be in and out of hands intended. Receiver was Delgado.
Number 16, Peyton Bird. It'll be second and 10.
Clock stopped at 58 seconds. Second down and 10. This Muleshoe front really can get around the blockers and force some troubles for quarterbacks whenever they're passing. Pressuring the quarterback a lot this season. Second down. Reed at quarterback, dropping back, looking to his left. He's going to have to get rid of it. He's already in trouble. Aaron Morales has him, and now Daniel Sines got him. Big sack from the Muleshoe defense. Aaron Morales was there. And I tell you what, Reed is a big quarterback. It is hard to get him down. Aaron Morales was there, and then Daniel Sines came to help Aaron Morales out. Big sack on the play. Makes it third and long for the Wolves. Third and 20 with 25 seconds left in this first half. They'll have enough time to run one or two plays if they just let the play clock run to where they want. Muleshoe needs to not let anything run behind them. Here we go. Reed on the run, and it's going to be tackled. So he gets across the 50, gains the yard back, but that's going to be the end of the half. Big sack. 21-17. Muleshoe will kick it off when they come back after this halftime break. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com.
KLM Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com coverage of the Muleshoe Mules football broadcast brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Independent School District, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, McDonald's Restaurant, Dell Oil Company, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, and Lance Insurance.
Welcome back to the start of the second half of Muleshoe versus Dalhart. Muleshoe up 21-17. Good stop towards the end of the second half for the Mules. Stopping the Wolves about midfield. Now kicking it away is Mauricio Herrera. Should be just a little pooch kick. And here we go. That's going to go into the hands of number 12, who's going to be finally forced out of bounds. Sun's down, so's the temperature. It's a little cool breeze. Breeze is coming from the bottom to top of your screen, left to right on the field. Or if you're looking at the sidelines, from the Muleshoe sideline to the Dalhart sideline. So here we go, 1st and 10, first series of this second half. Reed, the quarterback, he's going to send a man in motion. That's going to be a handoff to Whittaker, who's going to catch the outside edge, and he's going to get downfield into Muleshoe territory, pushed out of bounds by Yahir Quezada.
First down for the Wolves.
And it's not how you want to start off the second half if you're Muleshoe. Coming out kind of slow. First and 10 inside of Muleshoe territory. This is going to be a handoff and a gain of about 5. So it'll be Trussell on the carry. Reed, the quarterback, Kelso in the backfield with Reed. Reed is going to take it himself. The quarterback keeper, nowhere to go. So a gain of 1 makes it 3rd down and about 4. So 3rd down and 4. Muleshoe already forcing the Wolves to have a 3rd down. The Wolves were playing panic for this. See what they say. Now the officiate who blows the whistle says play on. Here we go. 3rd down and about, they're going to say 3rd down and 3. It's a long 3. Reed. To the left of him is going to be Kelso. And here we go. Handoff is going to be out to Kelso. Kelso's going to get the edge, and he's going to be tackled by 22, Noah Cantu. But that's going to be a 1st down for the Wolves.
The 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Wolves having the pass, and that's not their strong suit. Strong suit's the run up front. Here we go, high snap. So it'll be Trussell with the carry. Trussell hit.
That carried by number 10, Hunter Trussell.
Muleshoe's going to have to find a way to force some turnovers, maybe some fumbles from these running backs. Once again, Dalhart, the quarterback, 6'2", 230. Then they have running back Trussell, who's in right now. He's 6'1", 200. Turning around, they also run Whittaker. He's 6'3", 180. Really tall running backs. Here we go. Reed on the carry, and there's going to be a flag that may be offsides. Muleshoe just trying to get the jump ahead.
Number 34, Kyler Reed. There is a flag.
They're saying sideline warning. Or not even a side. They're not even giving a warning. Oh, no, they gave the sideline warning. So 3rd down and 7. Here we go. 6 to say. Usually they give a sideline warning and then the flag, but the officiate crew threw the flag. And here we go. Reed rolling out, looking to his left. That's intercepted. Aaron Morales moving downhill. There it is, and a flag.
Aaron Morales, tackled by number 34, Kyler Reed. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mules.
And here comes a flag, and that's for the sideline warning from earlier. And coach is wondering what happened there. He's saying I stayed in the sideline, and the coaches are allowed to go out a little bit on the field to relay a message if they have to. And now the officiating crew is saying don't even step over the white line. So no penalty. They gave coach another sideline warning. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Muleshoe Mules after the Air Morales interception. 2 receivers in the backfield, and now they're the fishing crew now trying to get something right again. There we go. I thought that they actually gave the sideline warning penalty. Should be a 5-yard penalty. And the guys in stripes trying to figure it out. It will be not a 5-yard penalty. It will be a 10-yard penalty. But it should be 1st down and 10. So here you go. The interception. Muleshoe will be set up in their own territory at the 38. Here we go. Handoff. Signs finds a hole. Pushes forward. And plays blown dead. Here comes Josue Sigala in for Daniel Signs. Mauricio Herrera, Sebastian Curvin at the bottom of your screen. Top of your screen is Ryan Dominguez. Now Curvin's moving to the back. In place of him is Yahir Kazada in the slot position at the bottom of your screen. Curvin and Josue Sigala is in the backfield with Martins, right to left as I named it. Here we go. 2nd down. Josue Sigala with the carry. Cuts the corner. Gets up. 1st down and stepped out of bounds. And that should be right in the area of a 1st down. There will mark Josue Sigala yard shy. So 3rd down and 1 for the Muleshoe Mules. Clock stopped at 8:42 in this 3rd quarter. 2nd half of play. 2 running backs in the backfield. Here we go. Showing blitz is the Wolves. Here you go. This is going to be a handoff to Sebastian Curvin. That's good enough for the 1st down for Muleshoe. Fresh set of downs into Dalhart territory. The Mules go.
That's good for a 1st down. The 1st and 10 Mules from the Dalhart 49.
1st and 10 at the Dalhart 49. Josue Sigala, the lone running back with Martins to his left. Herrera, Cazada at the bottom, Curvin, and Dominguez at your top. Here we go. Martins looking all day. Takes it himself, cuts the edge, cuts the corner, needs to protect the ball, and is down. Scramble out of the pocket, steps up and takes it a few yards, makes it 2nd down and 8 for the Muleshoe Mules offense. 7:55 and counting down in this 3rd quarter. Muleshoe up 21-17. Here we go, 2nd down. Martins, handoff, Sigala, huge hole! Sigala breaks free! Can he get there? Yes, he can! Touchdown, Muleshoe! That's going to be a 47-yard run for the freshman Josue Sigala. Stampedes past a couple of Wolves on his way to the end zone. 27-17, Muleshoe up by 10. Mauricio Herrera to attempt the PAT for the Muleshoe Mules. Here we go, snap, good, kick, is good. 28-17, 7:26. Air Morales kicking it off with the interception. Finishing off is Josue Sigala to the house. We'll be right back for your kickoff. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back. 28-17, Josue Sigala to the house to give Muleshoe an extension on their lead. Mauricio Herrera kicking it away from the Muleshoe Mules. Back to receive. It's going to be Gregory Whittaker, and that's going to go into the hands. Number 12, Cash. Cash is going to catch the outside edge. He's going to slip by one Mule, but will not slip by the second one. Tackled inside the 30, will be located at about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Last series, Wolves making it downfield. Air Morales, little screen, and he goes in front of the pass, picks it up, takes it up to the 50 after the penalty. Muleshoe started that last series at about the 38-yard line, then took it all the way up to about the 49, got up a few yards. Then it was a Josue Sigala run to the house. Kickoff now sets up a 1st and 10. Reed rolling out. Reed in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. That was number 11, Carneseca. 7:13 left in this third quarter. Once again, the keys to this Muleshoe defense was to force Reed to throw. Reed is a great runner, but throwing at the wide receivers, this Wolves team's not necessarily the fastest. They're all really big and tall, most of them standing over 6 foot. Most of the starters are really, really big guys. Running behind, you're going to have to get out and in trouble. That ball is almost intercepted. I thought that was in the hands of Yahir Quezada, and Quezada goes down.
That pass was incomplete.
And then he gets up. I think he was just a little bit upset. Might have shaken up. He ran into 2 other Mules in that process. Pass to Kenseca is no good. Makes it 3rd and 10 for the Dalhart Wolves. Reed and company out on the field. Kelso's going to be the running back to his left. Now moving to probably his right. Here we go. Play action. In trouble. Over the middle. Over the reach of Carneseca. So pass falls incomplete. Makes it 4th down. Back to receive the punt's going to be the dangerous Josue Sigala. Here we go. If you're Muleshoe, stay vigilant. You do not want to let Dalhart fake and get a 1st down. Snap is high, and oh my goodness, and that's going to be a flag. Jonathan Salinas came down hard on the punter, had his hands up.
A flag on the play.
And we are going to take an injury timeout. 6:53 left in the third quarter, 28-17. We'll be right back after this break. Roughing the punter gives the Wolves a 1st down after coming back from that injury timeout. 6:53, Reed and company are back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the Wolves. Here we go. Running off is number 25, and he's going to finally be brought down. That's Penton on the carry. It's going to be good enough for a few yard space. It's 2nd down and 7. Reed, Penton in the backfield with him. And I think this is where they're going to go back to their bread and butter. Reed escapes one person and rolls out. Third and 5. Here we go, 3rd down and 5. Reed's just going to take it himself, quarterback keeper, and he drives his feet forward, and that's going to be good enough for the Dalhart first down.
That carry by Colonel Reed, good for a first down for the Wolves.
First and 10 for the Wolves. Reed play action looking, and man, oh man, they're going to say pass interference, and the wide receiver ran into his own player and fell down. They're going to call that a pass interference on Muleshoe.
That'll be a first down for the Wolves. First and 10 from the 36-yard line.
So another fresh set of down for the Dalhart Wolves. Reed in the backfield. Can't get a read on the running back. It's number 15, Penton. Penton is going to be tackled from behind by Noah Cantu. It's going to be a gain of about 4. We'll make it 2nd down and 6. 5:10 left in this third quarter of play. Trussler to the left of Reed. Reed is just going to take it himself. And it's going to be tackled, forced out of bounds by Aaron Morales. Reed will get a yard on that one. We'll make it 3rd and 5. So 3rd down and 5. And Dalhart's doing what they do. They burn time off the clock, run, burn time off the clock, run, burn time off the clock. The pass, all the games I've seen on film of this team has not benefited the Wolves too much. Only used it in times where they've needed to. Here we go, Reed on the keeper, big hole. Reed to the edge is going to be brought down, and they're going to say that he was forced out of bounds inside the 5. Oh, he extended out there to try to get the touchdown and was not able to. And they're going to move the Wolves a little bit closer. So instead of being down at the 2, he's down at the 1. 1st and goal at the 1 for the Wolves. Here we go. Reed keeping it himself, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Dalhart. 23-28. The Wolves answer. Muleshoe scored 21 unanswered points on their run and is now broken by the Wolves here with 3:36 left in the third quarter. And they're going to go for 2. Here we go. Reed, man in motion. Reed dropping back. Reed in trouble. Reed hit. Dropped. No good. 23-28 is now your score. 3:36 left in the third quarter. We'll be back for your kickoff. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back. Reed doing it all himself. Kyler Reed taking it almost to the house, and then 1 yard run for the touchdown. 2-point conversion, no good. 23-28 your score, 3:36. Muleshoe on top in the third quarter. And it's going to be a little onside kick, and Muleshoe needs to land on that one, and there's going to be a flag that should be offsides.
Kickoff is reported by Muleshoe. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mules.
So 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. Flag was thrown, and that was offsides on Dalhart. I think Dalhart's just going to try to continue to kick the onside maybe for the rest of this one, just depending on what the Muleshoe offense does on this next series. Martins and company balance tonight, run and pass. We have seen it all, and that is when Muleshoe's the most dangerous. 1st and 10, curving in the wing. Here we go, handoff, Daniel Signs, cuts it back and gets upfield, and will get a few on the play.
Pushed out of bounds by number 7, Stephen.
2nd down and 7 for your Muleshoe Mules. Mauricio Herrera, Cazada at the bottom of your screen. Top of your screen is Ryan Dominguez, lone receiver. Sebastian Curvin in the wing. Signs, handoff, taken by Signs. Signs escapes one, gets to the edge, breaks a tackle. There he goes, down the sideline. Touchdown, Muleshoe, 47 yards. Daniel Signs to the house. Signs gets around one guy who gets in the backfield, makes another guy miss, and is off to the races with all the open real estate he had. 34-23, Muleshoe to attempt the PAT. It's Mauricio Herrera. Snap, good, kick is up, and that is good. 35-23, Muleshoe answers in less than 10 seconds. 3:11 left in the third quarter. We'll be right back for your kickoff. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Yep. Welcome back. 47-yard run by Daniel Signs, breaking a few tackles and finding some open real estate. Mauricio Herrera's kick is good. He's kicking it off here. Muleshoe 35, Dalhart 23. That ball's going to land out of bounds, and boy, oh boy, that was about a yard and some change inside, and then it just gradually rolled out of bounds, and that almost came to a full stop. And there's going to be an injured mule on the field. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. 3:11 left in the third quarter. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back after that injury timeout. 3:11 left in the third quarter. Muleshoe on top, 35-23, 1st and 10 at the 30 for the Wolves, and that's going to be false start. There they go, and they... I'm not usually a picky one, but they finally called it. There's at least a few players that just go maybe half a second too early before the ball is snapped, and this is the first or second false start penalty on the Dalhart Wolves. Reed, the quarterback, Kelso, the running back. Got trips formation at the top of your screen for the Wolves, and that's a rare occurrence we don't see. Here we go. Here comes the Muleshoe rush, and he's going to have to get rid of it, and he does. And that ball's going to be over the shoulder. Wrong shoulder. Daniel Signs on the coverage. Good coverage by him. Hernandez, the intended receiver, stops the clock at 3:03. Outside the 6, 2nd and 15 for the Wolves now. It's what Muleshoe won, and they want to force this right here, but you got to keep your eyes upfield. And here we go. This is what we've seen from the Wolves all night. Man in motion, handoff, Whittaker. Whittaker's going to be hit low. Will not get in between the sticks. It'll be 3rd and 11, gain of 4. Whittaker's carry got Dalhart close to the 6, but not in between them. They're still outside, 3rd and 11. Reed at quarterback. That's going to be Penton. Here we go. Pass. Open. Wide open is Penton, who blocked and escaped. He's going to go to the house. That's going to be a huge answer.
Touchdown for the Golden Wolves.
To the house, the Golden Wolves go. And there's a flag. And did not catch what happened. So 2:24 left in the 3rd quarter. The Wolves will, their play is over in sportsmanlike conduct. Dalhart and sportsmanlike conduct on Muleshoe, offset penalties.
There are offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on both teams. The touchdown is good.
Reed rolled out, gave it enough time, and no one was home to keep it in check. Number 10, Trussler, and that's who scored the touchdown, was Trussler, not Penton. Avalos to attempt the point after try. Here we go for the PAT. Snap is good. Kick is going to be up, and that is good. Through the uprights. 30-35 to 24. Trussler to the house. Open space, all the open room. We'll be back for your kickoff. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Trussler with the touchdown for the Wolves. Just a little open mistake by the Muleshoe Mules, and kicking it away is Avalos, and this is going to go in and out the hands of number 21, Daniel Signs. It's going to be number 6 who lands on it. That's going to be Johnny Hernandez.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mules on the 17-yard line.
So here we go. Martins and company coming out on the field. 2:22 left in the 3rd quarter. Signs to the left of Martins. Wide receivers stacked on top of each other at the bottom of your screen. Here we go. Handoff to Signs. Signs is going to put his helmet down and will get nowhere but 1 yard. 2nd down and 9 for the Muleshoe Mules.
Couple of rules on the platform. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Mauricio Herrera, the lone receiver at the bottom of your screen. Ryan Dominguez, Sebastian Curvin, and Yahir Kazada in a trips formation at the top of your screen. Signs to the right of Martins. Martins takes a snap, looks out to Kazada. Kazada's going to take it, drop down his helmet. He's going to gain about 3. We'll make it 3rd down and 5. I'm sorry, 3rd down and 6, correction. Third down and 6, and you don't want to give the momentum back to Dalhart. You want to get a 1st down on this drive. The Dalhart fans loud on this one. Here we go. 5 seconds left on the play clock. I get a snap off. And timeout Muleshoe. They will take their first timeout in this one. 1:02 left in the third quarter. We'll be right back after this break. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Here we go. Third down and 6. Fans are on their feet on the home stands. Muleshoe, empty backfield. Nathan Martins all alone by himself. Here we go. Martin's looking. That passes out to Josue Segal. Josue Segal gets it, and he's going to be short of the first down. Coach, do you go for it? That is the question. It's 4th and inches. And no, you punt it away. Oof. 40 seconds left in this quarter. Muleshoe will punt it away and give it to the Red Hot Wolves on offense. And Josue Segal is upended. The Wolves have the ball in Muleshoe territory at the 21. It was a good play design, but not good enough for the Wolves. So the Wolves will take over deep in Muleshoe territory. If they score, they will take the lead in this one. And nothing deflates a team more than that. And this is going to be a big series of adversity for this Muleshoe defense. They're going to have to go toe-to-toe with the Wolves, who bring every big guy that they have into the game. They will have 2 wide receivers, and that's it. They bring in both tight ends and will run up front. That's going to be a run by 21, Kelso. And they're saying he's down. Ball's not stripped out, no fumble. End of the third quarter, 35-30. We'll be right back for the start of your fourth quarter. We're flipping sides. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com.
KLM Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com coverage of the Muleshoe Mules football broadcast brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Independent School District, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, McDonald's Restaurant, Dell Oil Company, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, and Lance Insurance.
Here we go. Second down and 6 for the Wolves. Reed keeping it himself. Is going to be tackled in the backfield, but he'll lunge forward for a yard. We'll make it 3rd down and 5.
Once again, the winning ticket for the Pac Moms helmet was 439-893. No one claimed it. If it's not playing about 1 more minute, we'll draw another ticket.
Here we go. Reed. Quarterback to the left of him is number 15, Penton. Reed dropping back. He's going to pass it. He needs to get rid of it, and he does. That's caught. Hunter Trussell, touchdown. The Wolves take the lead. 36-35, 11-15 in the 4th quarter. And to start off the 4th quarter, the Wolves will strike. Trussell just escaped just a little too far out. Receivers pressed forward, worried about the run. And it opened up the play action for the pass. And it gave the Wolves the lead. They will now go for 2. Here we go. Reed keeping it. Reed hits, and there it is. 2-point conversion, good. 11:15 left, 38-35. Wolves on top. Muleshoe will get the ball. We'll be back for your kickoff. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back. Late flag came flying in, and that was on Muleshoe. We'll give the Wolves a kickoff spot at the Muleshoe 45. 11:15 left in the 4th quarter. Muleshoe looking for an answer on that one. Josue Segala to receive the kick. Ball's going to be kicked deep end over end and will go out of the back of the end zone. Muleshoe, 21 unanswered points was broken by a Dalhart touchdown. Muleshoe turned around. 4th down and 5 was going to punt it away and came up short as they played some trickery and were tackled in the backfield, gave Dalhart the spot at the 20-yard line. Dalhart took advantage and scored. Gives them the lead, 35-38. Dalhart up. Martins and company now out on the field. Here we go, 1st and 10. Martins. Man in motion, it's Quezada. Dropping back, looking. Screen out to Quezada. Gets up, 20, 40. Tackled. 1st down, Muleshoe.
That'll go for a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 yard line.
Here we go, 10:56 and counting down left in this ball game. 1st and 10 for the Muleshoe Mules. And it's going to be a handoff to Signs. Signs has some blockers. There he goes. Signs breaks free. Signs breaks free. 20-10. Touchdown. The Muleshoe Mules answer. Daniel Signs to the house. 10:34 left in the 4th quarter. Muleshoe now takes the lead, 41-38. Muleshoe's going to go for 2 on this one. Here we go. Martins rolling to his right. Has no one. He's going to escape. Rolling to his left. He's going to have to get rid of it. And he does it. He shimmies. 5. Ball comes out. No good. 41-38 is where we will stay in this one. 10:34, Daniel Signs to the house. We'll be right back. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. 10:34 left in the fourth quarter. 41-38. Muleshoe took the lead. And ball's going to go into the hands of the dangerous number 16, Bird. Bird's going to get around the edge, up to the 30. Tackled. .10:28 left. Muleshoe 2 timeouts. Dalhart 3 timeouts.
Return to the 31-yard line. First and 10 for the Wolves.
So set up 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Reed is out on the field. Kelso's going to be to his right. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Reed's going to keep himself. Quarterback keeper runs to his own man. Slips by a Muleshoe Mule, but will not slip by the other 3 that come after him. 2nd down and 11. Clock will continue to run. We are approaching the 10-minute mark left in this ball game. 41-38 is where we're sitting. Muleshoe on top. 2-point no good. Keeps it a close game. Here we go. 2 men in the backfield for the Wolves. That's going to be Kelso. And I think that's Whittaker. It is. Whittaker is also back there to his right. Kelso to the left of Reed. Here we go. 2nd down and 11. Reed dropping back. He has a pass. He's going to have to get rid of it. Goes deep. Just outside the reach. Good defense by Muleshoe. Incomplete. Colton Carneseca, the intended receiver, stops the clock at 9:36. 3rd and 11. Here we go. 3rd down and 11. Reed dropping back, rolling to his left, looking, has the screen there. No good. Number 9. That's going to be Joaquin Arias. Forces the 4th down, and Muleshoe did their job. 3 and out is what the Wolves will do. Back to receive the punt is the dangerous Josue Sigala. 9:32 left in the 4th quarter. Muleshoe up 41-38. Your Muleshoe's defense, you want to stay very aware of what the offense is doing. It's 4th and 11 outside the 6, but don't put it past the Wolves. Ball's on the ground. The punter slips and gets the kickoff somehow. That ball is going to land at the 41 and rolling past the 20. Wow, what a Dalhart roll. Muleshoe will set up shop. 1st and 10 at the 17. .921. The Muleshoe offense takes over. Nathan Martins and company now out on the field. Here we go. Martins, 1st and 10. Signs to his right. Handoff. Signs. Cuts it up. Tackled. Gain of about 3. I'm going to say gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 for the Muleshoe Mules. Clock counting down. 9 minutes left in this ball game.
2nd and 8.
Signs to the left of Martins. 2 receivers at the bottom. Sebastian Curvin at the wing. Here we go. Ball's low. Slipping is the Dalhart player. Martins takes off, and he gets a good chunk of yardage there. 3rd down and 5. Oh my goodness, Martins made something out of nothing right there, and you need to keep this series alive right here. Cazada, Mauricio Herrera at the top of your screen. Sebastian Curvin and Ryan Dominguez at the bottom of your screen. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Signs to the right of Martins. Here we go. 3rd down. Curvin in motion. Looking. Passes behind Sebastian Curvin. Incomplete. 4th and 5. Punt team will come out. Clock stopped at 8:40, 41-38. Muleshoe on top, punting it away. Wind is blowing from the Muleshoe sideline to the Dalhart sideline. That's going to be bottom to top of your screen. Or if you're Muleshoe, it's right to left. The Muleshoe offense. Josue Segal to punt it away. Back to receive is going to be Carneseca. Here we go. Punt is up, and that is end over end, and that's going to take a Muleshoe bounce. Across the 50, lands at about the 47, and will land at the opposite 43-yard line. My apologies. Now the Wolves come out to take over. 8:32 left in the 4th quarter. Muleshoe up 41-38. I tell you what, this is Muleshoe's defense really good so far, trying to come up with what they can. The Muleshoe offense sputtering out on the last drive, and Muleshoe's defense looking to get a stop. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Reed, handoff up the middle, nowhere to go. Noah Cantu's there in the backfield for the big tackle for loss.
Number 17, Nehemiah Sanchez, and number 22, Noah Cantu.
Nehemiah Sanchez also there. I would say no gain on the play. And here comes the package that we've seen all night from this Dalhart Wolves team. They bring in 2 tight ends and bring the biggest players that they have on this line of scrimmage. Here we go. And bend the backfield, having to throw it away, still gets it off somehow. Oh my goodness. That was Jonathan Salinas in the backfield within seconds, and somehow Reed gets it away. Pass is complete, but makes it 3rd down and about 2. Here we go. Reed, carry. He's hit at the line. Can he plunge forward? And he's going to be hit right at the line of where the 1st down marker is, and I think he's going to be inches short.
That carry by Kyler Reed.
Oh, wow. What a spot. What a spot for the Dalhart Wolves. 1st and 10 for Dalhart. Penton in the backfield with Reed. Dalhart looking off to the sideline to coach for direction. 7:20 left in this 4th quarter. Muleshoe up 41-38. Defense chance coming from the away team. Here we go with the carry. Penton down the sideline. Somebody get him. And he's forced out of bounds by a few Mules. Oh my goodness, 1st and goal for the Wolves. Here we go. 1st and 10, handoff, Penton again. Penton cutting up, Penton hit, touchdown Wolves. My, oh my. 41-44. Wolves on top on this one. 6:54 left in the fourth quarter. Back and forth is what this one has been in this fourth quarter.
Number 14, Angel Avalos on to attempt.
Avalos to attempt the PAT. Here we go. Snap is good. Kick is up, and that's also good.
Extra point is good.
45-41. We'll be right back for your kickoff. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back. 45-41. Dalhart on top in this one. Avalos to kick it away. That's going to be off of the helmet of Daniel Signs. Out of bounds. 6:53 left in this fourth quarter. Muleshoe trailing now. I guess the real question in this one is do you methodically make your way downfield, or do you try to score and see if the defense can get a stop? Because Muleshoe can do both. 6:53 left in this fourth quarter. Muleshoe trailing by 4 points. Sebastian Curvin now at quarter. No, here comes Nathan Martin. Nathan Martins is at quarterback. Curvin to his right. Josue Sigala to his left. 1st and 10. Ball located. Josue Sigala will take the run. Josue Sigala breaks some tackles up to the 30. We marked at the 29-yard line.
Sigala, that's good for a first down.
That's good enough for a Muleshoe first down. Here we go, 2 men in the backfield. Josue Sigala and Curvin, and that's going to be another handoff to Sigala. Sigala makes a move. Another big carry by the freshman. Make it 2nd down and 2, a gain of 8. I'm assuming probably 2 men in the backfield again. Top of your screen is Mauricio Herrera. And Yahir Quezada. Bottom of your screen is Ryan Dominguez. Those are your wide receivers. Curvin to the left of Martin. Sigala to the right. 2nd down and short. Handoff. Curvin going up. Gets the first down. Forced out of bounds.
That carry by number 7, Sebastian Curvin.
Sebastian Curvin to the 40. Stops the clock at 5:51. And this is the slow, methodical Muleshoe that we have seen.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40. Curvin's now at the wing, and you got 2 receivers at the top of your screen. Here we go. Handoff to Signs. Signs is going to push his way forward, and whistle is blown, not after he gets a gain of a few.
That carry by number 21, Daniel Fiano. Several Wolves on
2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7. Curvin in the slot. Ryan Dominguez, the bottom of your screen, and at the top of your screen is Quezada in the slot and Herrera. Signs to the right of Nathan Martins. Here we go. Curvin in motion. 2nd down. Martins, handoff, Signs. Good blocking. Signs goes. He keeps driving forward, and he's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. 3rd and 1 for this Muleshoe team. We are now under 5 minutes left. 4:50 and counting down. 45-41. Muleshoe trails. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Handoff to Sebastian Curvin. Breaks it open. There he goes. In. Down to the 30. Into Wolf territory. The Muleshoe Mules go. 1st down. 4:20 and counting down left in the fourth quarter. Josue Sigala to the left of Martins. Here we go. First down and 10. Handoff. Sigala going up. Makes a man miss and is finally tackled. It's going to be a carry and a gain of 4 for Josue Sigala. Under 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Second and 6. Ball is going to be located at the 27-yard line of Dalhart. Sigala to the right of Martins. Second down. Sebastian Curvin, Ryan Dominguez at the bottom of your screen. Cazada and Herrera at the top of your screen. Here we go. Curvin in motion. And it's going to be a handoff to Sigala again. Sigala driving forward. Gain of about 4. Third down and 2 for the Mules. It'll say 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1 for the Muleshoe Mules. It is a long 1 yard. 2 men in the backfield. Curvin right. Sigala left. Martins, your quarterback. Here we go. Handoff to Curvin. Curvin driving. First down. Under 3 minutes, 2:52. And there's going to be a injured player on the field. We're going to take a timeout injury break. We'll be right back. 2:52 left in this one, 45-41. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back. 2:45 and counting down left in this fourth quarter. Muleshoe fresh set downs, 1st and 10. Daniel Signs to the left of Martins. Ball's at the 21-yard line. Around the 20-yard line. Curvin in motion. Handoff Signs. Signs goes up the middle. Down to the 15-yard line. Tackled. Down to the 14. So make a 2nd down and 4 for the Muleshoe Mules. Clock counting down. 2:10 left in this ball game. Here we go. Martins handoff. Signs finds a hole inside the 5. 1st and goal for Muleshoe with 1:56 left. The clock will run. Muleshoe's down 45-41. Look at the score in these next 4 plays that they have. 1:40 and counting down. Here we go. Handoff to Curvin. Curvin out the middle. In for the touchdown. 4-yard run. Sebastian Curvin. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Muleshoe takes the lead in the hands of Sebastian Curvin. 47-45. Mauricio Herrera to attempt the PAT. What a drive by this Muleshoe offense. Here we go. Snap is good. Kick is up. It is touched and hits the left upright. Keeps it within 3. 47-45. Muleshoe on top. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back. 47-45. Sebastian Curvin with the carry to give the Muleshoe Mules the lead. Here's the bigger problem. Dalhart does have someone who can kick field goals. So if you're Muleshoe, you definitely want to try to keep Dalhart out of the 40-yard line. It's going to be a little onside kick, and Dalhart will take over at the 43-yard line. Their own 43. So here's the setup. 47-45, 1:29 left. Muleshoe on top in the fourth quarter. Dalhart does have 3 timeouts left in this one.
43.
Reed and company now out on the field. 1st and 10. Kelso to his right. Handoff. No, keeper by Reed. Up the middle. Tackled. Gain of 3 on that play on the quarterback keeper. Makes it 2nd down and 7. Here we go. Reed, Kelso to his left. Clock running down. 1:10 left in the ball game. Reed dropping back for a pass. Reed going deep over the middle. Intercepted! Intercepted! Josue Sigala gets the interception over the middle to give Muleshoe the victory formation chance. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter. Josue Sigala, the freshman, comes up with a huge interception, 47-45. That's thanks to the defensive ends right there, pressuring Reed. Reed gets a throw over the middle. That's the 2nd interception for the Muleshoe defense tonight. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter, 47-45. Muleshoe takes over. Dalhart does have 3 timeouts. Martin signs to his left, curving in the wing. 2 receivers at the bottom. Here we go. Signs, carry, signs, driving, signs, nowhere to go. Steps out of bounds. Ooh. Gain of 5. Makes it 2nd down and 5. Oh, there was a 4. 2nd down and 6 for the Muleshoe Mules offense. Clock stopped at 56 seconds. That's not what you wanted if you're the Muleshoe team trying to burn some clock off in this one and go home victorious. Here we go, 2nd down and 6. Signs to the right of Martins. Here we go, handoff, signs again, going up the left side, cuts it back up the middle, signs! 1st down, Muleshoe. Oh, they're going to save right at the sticks. And timeout. Muleshoe. Muleshoe takes a timeout. Here we go, fresh set of downs. We're going to take a timeout break. Also, you're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Welcome back. 49 seconds left in this one, 47-45. 3 timeouts left for the Wolves, and Sigala is in for Martins. Or Martins is in. Here we go, Martins rolling out, and he just needs to get down, burst some time off the clock, not go out of bounds. And I don't know what's going on. 2nd down and 9, and Martins goes out of bounds to stop the clock at 42 seconds. Muleshoe needs a burn time. 47-45, Muleshoe took the lead, and then a big interception by Josue Sigala. And this is where we are right now. Muleshoe trying to burn time. The Wolves do have 3 timeouts. Here we go. Josue Sigala with the carry. Josue Sigala is tackled and gets right up to the 1st down marker. They're marking him a yard shy. And the Wolves will take a timeout. And as the Wolves take a timeout, so will we. 47-45, you're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Welcome back, 32 seconds left. 3rd down and 1. And the Dalhart Wolves have 2 timeouts left. You got to get a 1st down right here if you're Muleshoe. 2 running backs in the backfield. Here we go. Handoff to Curvin. Curvin goes up the middle. Curvin makes a spin move down to the 40. And that should be enough for whatever we need. And it will be. And now Muleshoe calls a timeout. It'll be the last timeout that Muleshoe calls. 47-45. We'll be right back after this timeout break. You're listening to MuleshoeTV.com. Here we go, 23 seconds left. Muleshoe up 47-45. All you have to do is just knee it right here. And they're not. Muleshoe's going to pass it. And that's Sebastian Curvin with the catch. And he steps out of bounds.
He goes out of bounds. It will be 1st and 10 for about 18 yards.
And I don't know what coach is doing here. I would just need this. You go home, take the knee, but carry on. 18 seconds left. Martin's in the backfield, signs to his left. Muleshoe with the lead, 47-45. Here we go. Martin's looking, and he's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's going to have to get rid of it, and he does. Oh, my goodness. Clock is stopped now at 10 seconds.
That ball's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. With 11 seconds left.
In the event of a tie, and this is my theory right here. In the event of a tie in the district standings, because if Muleshoe wins, they will finish somewhere in the top 4. If Shallwater loses tonight, I think in the event of a tie, I think that there is points that matters in this one and what you win by. Here we go. Handoff to Signs. Signs finds open space. Signs gets tackled out of bounds. 4 seconds left inside the 10. Oh, they're going to mark him out right at the 10. I was kind of confused. I was like, man, we need it, and then we go home. And it just crossed my mind going, hey, you know, these points may matter in the landscape of this district standings. Here we go, Martin, Sigala to the right. This will be the last play right here. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Sends a man in motion. Martin's looking. Martin's just going to take off. He has open space. Diving. Touchdown, Muleshoe. Nathan Martins gets stonewalled at the 1. Forces his way in. 53-45. And they're saying go for 2. They're saying go for 2. And this will give a 10-point win for Muleshoe. And Dalhart's going to take a timeout. Welcome back, 53-45. There's no time left in this ball game. Muleshoe looking for a 2-point conversion to go up by 10. Signs to the left of Martin, Sebastian Curvin, Mauricio Herrera at the bottom of your screen, Cazada and Ryan Dominguez at the top of your screen. This is to go up by 10 total points to finish out this ball game. Here we go. Martin's looking. Martin's dumping it off, diving, and no good. And Sebastian Curvin was tossed down. That should be the end of this ball game. Final score will be 53-45. Muleshoe victorious on this one. Look to support your Mills in playoff action. I'm Elliott Davis, the voice of the Mills. Excited to call the games this year. We will see y'all next year. Be sure to support your Mills in their playoff run. I'm Elliott Davis, the voice of the Mills once again. Have a good night.
GLM Advertising, MuleshoeTV.com coverage of the Muleshoe Mules football broadcast brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Independent School District, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, McDonald's Restaurant, Dell Oil Company, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, and Lance Insurance.